السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما. آمين يا رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, we are here again to understand the beautiful language of the beautiful book of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. May Allah help us, may Allah make it easy for us, and may Allah accept it from us, our efforts to learn this language, and may Allah reward us abundantly for these efforts, inshallah. Amin ya Rabbil Alameen. Okay, so first we'll start today with the practice of assignment. I had given you this assignment and I received, alhamdulillah, few assignments, but there were few mistakes. Okay, so I would like to discuss the mistakes with all of you together so that everybody can correct his or her mistake. Okay, so talking about the first one, uh, yes, Ibrahim, can you tell me? Again, for the first one is Nuhan. So what is the status of it?
Um, the status is nasab,
How did you understand its nasab?
miss, because it is double tanween.
Yes. No, Tanween could be Nuhin also. Nuhun also. So only double Tanween is not a sign of nasab. It should be Fathatain. Yani Fatha, okay? Ibrahim? Fatha is yani the upper one. Fatha. ठीक है? जबर इन
जी
उर्दू
मिस.
वी कॉल इट जबर. तो फतहा, और देखो इस तरह होता है फतहतुन मतलब जबर, एक जबर, ठीक है, फतहा. और मैं कह रही हूँ फतहतैन, ठीक है. व्हाट वर्ड आई हैव यूज? फतहतैन, क्योंकि दो फतहा है ना, तो ऐनी जो है ना वो तस्निया की साउंड होती है, डुअल की. ओके,
जी मिस.
फतहतैनी. तो if it is single fatha, if it is like this only one fatha, so we say fatha. But if there are two, we say fathatain. Remember, we say fatha या fathatani भी कहते हैं, fathatani है, right? So यहाँ पे आप कहेंगे कि fathatan है, fatha है, that's why it is nasab. तो fatha is a sign of nasab, ठीक है. Then so आपने मुझे इसका बताया status, it is with fatha, that's why it is nasab. Then number,
The number is singular.
yes, Nuh is one, yes. Gender,
The gender is masculine.
how did you recognize it's masculine?
By the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam.
It's a real gender, है ना? For real genders, we need not to recognize. For fake genders, we will try to make out with the signs. But for real gender, it is very clear for us. Nuh is a male name, right? Perfect. Then type,
And for the type, it is
common or proper?
proper.
How do you understand it's proper?
It's the name of someone.
It's a personal name, yes, right? It's a personal name. So all personal names are proper. Perfect, Ibrahim. Barakallahu feek. Now, Shifa, would you tell about Allah?
Yes, ma'am. Status is jar because
Yes.
it's
How
with
did you
kasra.
recognize? Yes,
Because it's with kasra.
it
Last
is
word
with
is with kasra.
kasra. So if it is, yani kasra is always under, like jar is under, right? So jar
Yes.
and jar. So this is kasra, theek hai, status is kasra, and
Then gender is masculine because it's
okay.
for Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
And we
Then number
use
is
masculine, we use this gender, right? Otherwise
yes.
there is no gender for Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And acha, do you know, Shifa, why do we, if Allah does not have a gender,
Hmm.
why do we use male gender for him then?
Because ma'am, in the, according to my knowledge in Quran, in the explanation or in the meaning, we are using the word gender male for Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Why?
Hmm.
Okay, I'll tell you. Because male gender is general gender. Okay, when you don't
Okay.
want to specify, we use male gender. Okay, I'll give you an example in Urdu. That will be more clear in Urdu. ठीक है? Shifa, if there are mixed boys and girls, ठीक है?
जी
और मैं कहूँ कि आप सब बाहर चले जाएं, does that work? और अगर मैं कहूँ कि आप सब बाहर चली जाएं,
जी मैम, सुनने में ही वो मेल और फीमेल का डिफरेंस आ गया। चली जाए में
खाली
ऑटोमेटिकली वो
गर्ल्स
फीमेल हो
होंगी
गया,
ना,
गर्ल्स होंगी। जी
है ना? अगर यहाँ
जी
पे बॉयज भी हैं और गर्ल्स भी हैं तो मैं ये नहीं कहूंगी कि आप सब बाहर चली जाएं, ठीक है? तो मैं ये
जी
नहीं कहूंगी क्योंकि वो खाली गर्ल्स को लगेगा कि गर्ल्स चली जाएं, ठीक है? अगर खाली
जी
बॉयज होंगे तो मैं क्या बोलूंगी शिफा? आप सब
आप
बाहर
सब चले जाएं
चले
फॉर
जाएं।
एवरीवन।
और अगर मिक्स होगा तो फिर क्या कहूंगी?
तब भी यही कहेंगे कि चले जाएं मिक्स।
चले जाएं, है ना? तो यहीं से हमें
जी
क्लियर हो गया कि जब हमने कोई जेंडर स्पेसिफाई नहीं करनी, ठीक है, जनरली भी
जी
मैं वही बोलती हूँ जो मैं मेल के लिए बोलती हूँ। अगर खाली मेल्स हैं तो मैं कह रही हूँ कि चले जाएं, ठीक है, सब बाहर
जी
चले जाएं, ऐसे बोलते हैं हम, चले जाएं, अगर खाली
जी
मेल है, ठीक है। लेकिन अगर मिक्स
जी
है तब भी यही बोलते हैं। और अगर
समझ
फीमेल
गए।
खाली होंगी तो फिर हम कहेंगे कि चली जाएं, राइट? तो इसका मतलब है कि
जी
फीमेल के लिए स्पेशल अलग से बोलना पड़ेगा। बट अगर कोई जेंडर स्पेसिफाई नहीं करनी तो हम वही जेंडर बोलेंगे जो मेल जेंडर के लिए बोलते हैं। दिस इज अ
जी
रूल। ये मतलब खाली
जी
इस्लाम में नहीं है या खाली अल्लाह ताला के बारे में नहीं है, दिस इज ओवरऑल वर्ल्ड वाइड रूल, ठीक है? तो इसलिए
जी
मतलब जब हम कोई जेंडर स्पेसिफाई नहीं करना चाह रहे तो फिर हम मेल जेंडर ही यूज करते हैं। दैट्स व्हाई वी यूज मेल जेंडर फॉर अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला। बट एक्चुअली अल्लाह डज नॉट हैव एनी जेंडर, वी कैन नॉट से अल्लाह इज मेल और फीमेल, नाउजुबिल्लाह, राइट? So that
जी
thing should be
अच्छी बात
clear
है।
to us. ठीक है? So it
जी
is a male gender. We use it male gender for Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. ठीक है? And type
टाइप उसकी प्रॉपर नाउन, बिकॉज अल्लाह
and
ताला के
number.
बारे में।
हाँ हाँ,
और नंबर सिंगुलर।
singular. Perfect. ठीक है, barakallahu feek. Now next, G Faiqa, about Sajidina.
Yes, miss. Sajidina can be both. It can be nasab and jar.
Okay, so status can be nasab and jar. Okay, and number,
Yeah. Number
plural.
is jama, yani plural, yes.
हाँ, and gender.
And gender is masculine
हाँ. How did you understand it's masculine?
because the rules for the feminine, because it does not fall under the feminine rules.
Yeah, and if we can't recognize it as feminine, it will be masculine. ठीक है.
Masculine, yes.
And type,
Type is common.
common, because there is no alif lam. ठीक है?
Yes.
हाँ, so alif, and this is sajidina, मतलब the one who prostrate, sajda करने
Mhm.
वाले. It could be any. It's not a personal name. ठीक है? Okay. So
Yes.
now what I was going to explain you is that, as you said, it is a status of nasab and jar. But how do you recognize the last combination? Ya noon combination. For example, if it is sajid, ठीक है? साजिद मतलब the one who prostrates, सजदा करने वाला, साजिदुन, ठीक है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल साजिदुन, सजदा करने, साजिद कौन होता है? सजदा करने वाला, ठीक है? जैसे हामिद, हम्द करने वाला, आबिद, इबादत करने वाला, इस तरह से, ठीक है? आबिदुन, इबादत करने वाला, ठीक है? तो साजिदुन, सजदा करने वाला। ओके, तो अगर इसको प्लूरल बनाना है, आई से साजिदूना, राइट? If it is sajiduna with then there will be no double fatha, double dhamma, it will be single dhamma, ठीक है? Sajiduna means वो सब सजदा करने वाले. Wow noon is a sign of plural for rafa. Remember, this is for rafa. But if you change this wow noon into ya noon, instead of wow noon we make it ya noon, ठीक है? तो फिर इसका जो status है ना, that is that is nasab and jar, both same. Nasab and jar, in both status this will be ya noon, ठीक है? But this will be sajidina with kasra. साजिदीना, ये या की वजह से कसरा आ जाएगा, ठीक हो गया। अच्छा, इसका फायका, कैन यू मेक साजिदुन, कैन यू मेक इट प्लूरल, सॉरी डुअल, पेयर, इसका साजी,
साजिदा साजिदानी।
बारकल्लाहु फीक, साजिदून, साजिदुन का जब हम पेयर बनाएंगे तो बनेगा साजिदानी। आनी साउंड इज द सिंबल ऑफ, ये सॉरी, ये लगता नहीं है, अलिफ
अच्छा,
नून, साजिदानी, ये कसरा को आप देखें,
यस,
साजिदानी, तो ये कौन से स्टेटस होगा, साजिदानी,
ये रफा का पेयर।
रफा का, हाँ रफा ओनली, हाँ पेयर में रफा, राइट, पेयर
यस,
एंड स्टेटस इज रफा, नंबर इज पेयर एंड स्टेटस इज रफा। अगर मैं कहूँ कि इसका नाउ दिस इज पेयर, साजिदानी इज पेयर, बट इसका मुझे आप स्टेटस जो ना वो नस्ब करके दिखाएं,
फिर साजिदैनी।
एग्जैक्टली तो जो साजिदान ही था ना बिफोर, नाउ इट हैज बिकम साजिदाin, अलिफ नून विल चेंज इनटू या नून, अलिफ विल चेंज इनटू या, नून तो ऐसे ही रहेगा एज इट इज, ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे भी देखें, जब प्लूरल था, व्हेन इट वाज प्लूरल, ठीक है, यहाँ पे भी देखें, सॉरी इट्स लुकिंग वेरी डर्टी बट बेयर विद इट, आई एम सॉरी, ठीक है। तो साजिदूना, आपने दो साउंड्स याद रखनी है, ऊना साउंड, ऊना, वाव नून ऊना साउंड, दैट इज फॉर प्लूरल, एंड रफा, साजिदूना, ऊना साउंड फॉर रफा स्टेटस फॉर प्लूरल, ठीक है। और उसका नसब और जब क्या है, यानी जो लाइक या वाव नून है, दैट चेंजेस इनटू या नून, यानी ओनली या वाव चेंजेस इनटू या, दैट बिकम साजिदीना, ठीक है। या के लिए हम कसरा फिर लगा दें, साजिदीना, नसब एंड जर बोथ स्टेटस है। यहाँ पर जब हम अब बात कर रहे हैं पेयर की, ठीक है, डुअल की या पेयर आप कह लें उसको, पेयर की बात कर रहे हैं, तो साजिदानी, साजिदुन का पेयर साजिदानी, ठीक है, पेयर क्या है, साजिदानी, लेकिन ये रफा है, जो जो फर्स्ट हम पेयर बनाते हैं, फर्स्ट जो साउंड आती है आनी, वो रफा की निशानी है, ठीक है। बट जब हम उसको नसब एंड जर बनाएंगे तो अलिफ चेंज हो जाएगा या में, अलिफ विल चेंज इनटू या, तो वो, लेकिन ये वाला चेंज नहीं होगा, दईनी बन जाएगा, साजी दईनी, दैट विल बी द स्टेटस ऑफ नसब एंड जर, ठीक है। नसब एंड जर साजिदैनी, साजिदैनी बोथ सेम, बट रफा इज साजिदानी फॉर पेयर, फॉर पेयर, ठीक है। आई होप इट्स क्लियर। अब मैं जरा सारा क्लीन अप करती हूँ, ठीक है, और मैं आपको यहाँ से एक दफा दोबारा बताती हूँ कि साजिदीना, एंड पे या नून विल बी हियर, एंड पे या नून विल बी हियर ऑल्सो, दिस इज पेयर, इसका नंबर है पेयर, ठीक है, करनैन का, दिस इज पेयर, बट दिस इज प्लूरल, ठीक है, दिस इज प्लूरल। तो फिर हाउ वी रिकग्नाइज, एक दफा आप बता दें दोबारा फाइका, कि हाउ वी रिकग्नाइज देयर इज आल्सो या नून, देयर इज आल्सो या नून इन द एंड, तो हाउ वी विल मेक डिफरेंस के दिस इज प्लूरल एंड दिस इज पेयर, जी।
In pair, the end voice is aini, like it's kasra in the end.
हाँ, इट्स कसरा इन द एंड, यस, नून हैज अ कसरा, बट प्लूरल में
उसमें फतहा होता है और फिर ईना की आवाज आती
ईना की आवाज आती है और फतहा होता है, परफेक्ट, बारकल्लाहु फीकी, ठीक है। तो जो आनी था वो आईनी बन गया, ठीक है, वहां पे भी देखो आनी साउंड था, जब आनी साउंड होगा तो वो कौन सी स्टेटस होगा फायका, आनी,
है। रफा।
रफा, याद रखना है सबने, ठीक है, आनी इज रफा स्टेटस, बट आईनी, यानी कसरा है ना, नून के नीचे तो कसरा ही रहेगा, ठीक है, कसरा, आनी रफा स्टेटस, आईनी नसब एंड जर बोथ सेम, तो यहाँ पे क्या स्टेटस होगा प्लूरल में रफा का, हाउ विल,
ऊना,
ऊना,
साजिदूना।
साजिदूना, मुस्लिमूना, मुमिनूना, ऊना, ऊना, नून के ऊपर फतहा, ऊना, ठीक है, तो ये रफा स्टेटस होगा ऊना, बट जब वो वाओ या में चेंज हो जाएगा, बट नून के ऊपर फतहा ही रहेगा, द सेम फतहा सेम, ठीक है, हियर आल्सो फतहा, हियर आल्सो फतहा, सो देन इट विल बी ईदर नसब एंड और जर, it will be same, nasab or jar will be same, ठीक है, ईना sound. चलें इंशाल्लाह. We'll move now. I'll just delete all these drawings. ठीक है. अच्छा, तो so sajidina is plural, rafa, sorry, nasab and jar, and gender is sajid is a male gender because there is no sign of female, and type is common because this is not a proper name. As sajidina अगर होता alif lam लगता तो that was a proper noun. ठीक है. Who is going to come next? Let me see who is on the list next. Aisha Nasir, would you try? माँ किसी ना, अभी अभी हमने कर भी दिया
Yes.
वैसे. Yes, please. Status?
G. Yes. Which one?
माँ किसी ना, number 4.
Number 4. Marketina. The status singular.
Singular? Look at the combination in the
Marketina.
end.
No. Tira plural. ठीक है.
Plural,
Yaidud.
yes. हाँ
ठीक है.
हाँ,
Yaidud.
plural.
और ये
Status,
है रफा.
is it fatha, nasab, jar?
ये both जैसे साजिदीना लाइक था,
Mm-hmm.
तो इसमें भी both होंगे दोनों.
Nasab and jar both, yes.
नसब जर both. ठीक है.
जी.
और
Gender?
gender the status meaning बाकी सी.
नहीं, मीनिंग का जरूरत ही नहीं है आपको. यू कैन रिकग्नाइज विद
Okay.
द साउंड. देखो, आपने प्लूरल अभी बोल दिया ना, ठीक है.
Yes.
तो
बाकी yes.
हाँ
Male
हाँ,
पूरा
बिकॉज हाँ,
ठीक है. और
बिल्कुल मेल, क्योंकि फीमेल का अगर प्लूरल में ना, फीमेल का मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि एक अलिफ होगा और उसके बाद लंबी ता होगी.
yes.
दिस इज द साइन ऑफ फीमेल. ठीक है, क्योंकि वो जो स्मॉल ता
ठीक.
होती है ना, स्मॉल ता, फॉर एग्जाम्पल जन्नतुन. ठीक है,
जी.
जन्नतुन, ये दिस
जी.
स्मॉल ता कम्स इन द एंड, जन्नतुन. ठीक, तो उसकी जो प्लूरल
जी.
बनती है फिर वो क्या बनती है?
आतुन
जन्नातुन. राइट.
जन्नात. Yes.
हाँ, जन्नातुन. Yani we small ta, we expand and we make it big ta, and before there is an alif. So this is the sign of female plural. ठीक है. हाँ, female plural. चलें, तो ये जेंडर होगी हमारी, मेल जेंडर. ठीक है. एंड टाइप?
I think common.
Common. Yes, there is no, if it is al
Common.
ma
Al.
kisi,
There is no al.
then this is
Yes.
proper. Now it is common. Perfect.
Yes.
Barakallahu feeki, mashallah. Perfect. Okay. Next is Michelle. Michelle, will you come?
Yes,
Michelle?
Miss. Miss,
Ibrahima, what is the status?
Miss, it's either nasab or jar.
Yes. Why nasab and jar both?
Miss,
There is a fatha. Fatha is a sign of nasab. Hmm.
and
So
it's
why there is jar?
singular.
Is it jar also?
Miss, I'm not confirmed about jar.
Okay, I'll tell you. It is jar also. Why? Because this is partly flexible. ठीक है? Okay, Michelle. This is, remember, we understand the concept. We have understood the concept of fully flexible, partly flexible, and non-flexible. ठीक है? Let me revise with you. So according to status, there are 3 types of nouns. ठीक है? Allah, for example, the word Allah. ठीक है? It can be Allah, जैसे इत्तकुल्लाह. ठीक है? खलक़ल्लाहु, it could be Allahu, and it could be minallahi, yani with kasra, fatha, dhamma. It could be with all 3 harakat. In rafa it will be Allahu, in nasab it will be Allah, in jar it will be Allahi. ठीक है? So it can come in all 3 forms. Allahu, Allah, Allahi. ठीक? So this is fully flexible. This is fully flexible. Okay? Okay, it can change, it can take all 3 forms. but there are some
Yes,
partly flexible. Remember, we have done this, but I know revision is required. It's okay. It's completely fine. So there are some partly flexible. Sorry, partly flexible. ठीक है? Partly flexible क्या होते हैं? That they take dhamma in rafa and they take fatha in nasab, but they don't take kasra. Never. कसरा नहीं आता क्योंकि वो फुली फ्लेक्सिबल नहीं है, वो पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है. तो क्या पार्ट है कि लाइक दे कैन टेक वन थिंग, क्योंकि हम थ्री में से they can take one but one not. ठीक है? They can be इब्राहिमू and इब्राहिमा. ये इब्राहिमा तो हो सकता है इब्राहिमू से, but इब्राहिमी नहीं हो सकता. They cannot take kasra and they cannot take तनवीन. इब्राहिमुन कभी नहीं हो सकता. ठीक है? तो ये आप याद रखें कि दो उसमें restrictions होती हैं. वो दम्मा और फतहा तो ले सकता है, बट तनवीन और कसरा नहीं ले सकता. नेवर नेवर नेवर. तो वो क्योंकि फुली फ्लेक्सिबल नहीं है, वो पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है. एक पार्ट है कि वो दम्मा और फतहा लेगा, बट कसरा और तनवीन नहीं ले सकता. तो ये है उसमें. और सारे नॉन, वो कुछ प्रैक्टिस है. आफ्टर सम प्रैक्टिस यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड के पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल कौन से नाउन होते हैं. बट हियर आई विल टेल यू दिस इज अ नॉन अरब नेम. हजरत इब्राहिम अरब में नहीं पैदा हुए थे, अरब्स के नहीं थे ये. ठीक है? तो ये नॉन अरब है, नॉन अरब नेम है ये. ठीक है? तो नॉन अरब नेम सारे पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल होते हैं. और इब्राहिम और उनके दोनों बेटे, कौन से दोनों बेटे थे इब्राहिम के? जी, इब्राहिम हैड
हजरत इस्माइल और हजरत इसहाक.
Ismail and Ishaq. Both are partly flexible. You will never see Ismailu or Ishaqu. Never, never. Ishaqa, sorry, इक्की, इसहाकी एंड इस्माइली. ये नहीं आप देखेंगे, कसरा में नहीं देखेंगे और तनवीन में नहीं देखेंगे कि इस्माइलुन, ऐसे नहीं देखेंगे. इस्माइलू और इस्माइला ये दो देख सकते हैं आप, बट दो नहीं. ठीक है? तो इस्माइल इसहाक ये दोनों नॉन अरब नेम्स हैं एंड दे आर पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल. अब फिर इसहाक के आगे कौन से थे? याकूब. ठीक है? ही इज ऑल्सो पार्टली
यूसुफ.
फ्लेक्सिबल. याकूब के आगे कौन से बेटे थे उनके?
हजरत यूसुफ.
ये भी पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है. तो इब्राहिम की पूरी आप समझ लें कि जो है ना वो पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है. ठीक है? तो ये पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल का क्या है कि अगर इब्राहिमा यू कैन सी, then it means this can be nasab also and this can be jar also. ठीक है? नसब जर दोनों में ये इब्राहिमा ही रहेगा, क्योंकि इब्राहिमी तो हो नहीं सकता, वो पार्टली फ्लेक्सिबल है. तो नसब जर दोनों में ये सेम रहेगा. ठीक? अच्छा, now we will yani as we are discussing the types, sorry, of types of i'rab. ठीक है? Types of status. So I will just discuss this also. Isa. Isa is non-flexible. ठीक है? Isa is non-flexible. कभी आपने ईसा को इसके अलावा किसी तरह नहीं पढ़ा होगा, है ना? पढ़ा है कभी कि एंड पे दम्मा यहाँ पे आ रहा हो? Have anyone seen? No. और कभी कसरा आ रहा हो यहाँ पे? नो. ठीक है? तो ये ईसा, मूसा, ऐसे जो नाउन्स है ना, दे आर नॉन फ्लेक्सिबल. तो जब ईसा है तो इट कैन बी रफा ऑल्सो, क्योंकि रफा में भी ऐसे ही होगा ईसा, नसब में भी ऐसे ही होगा ईसा, और जर में भी ऐसे ही होगा ईसा. ईसा हमेशा ईसा ही रहता है. ठीक है? तो इट कुड बी एनी, रफा, नसब, जर. तो देन हाउ वी अंडरस्टैंड, वो हमें सेंटेंस से इंशाल्लाह पता चल जाएगा. व्हेन वी स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग इट वी विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि यहाँ पे रफा है या नसब है या जर है. ठीक है? वो हमें पता चल जाएगा. बट आई एम टेलिंग यू हियर कि ये नॉन फ्लेक्सिबल है ईसा. ठीक है? चलें आ जाए वापस मिशाल. तो इब्राहिम का क्या स्टेटस है, आप बताएं दोबारा.
इब्राहिम का स्टेटस नसब एंड जर.
हाँ, बोथ, इट कुड बी बोथ नसब और जर. ठीक है? नंबर बताएं.
सिंगुलर.
सिंगुलर. ठीक है? जेंडर बताएं.
मैस्कुलाइन.
मैस्कुलिन. एंड टाइप,
प्रॉपर नाउन.
because it's a personal name, right?
यस.
Barakallahu fiki. Perfect. Clear now?
Yes, Miss.
Alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah.
Wayyak. ठीक है. Next. Noor Fatma.
Yes.
Atiyatun.
Atiyatun, it's Rafa,
How did you recognize?
because it has tanween.
Tanween could be fathatain or dhammatain or kasratain. It could be tanween, could be like this also. So then also it will be rafa. If it is atiyatin, then what will be the status?
Jar.
Jar. So it means tanween is not the sign of rafa. Dhammatain, double dhamma. Dhamma is the sign of rafa. Okay. You will not say tanween. What will you say? Dhamma. Like this. Dad, mim, ta. Dhamma. ठीक है. Dhamma is a sign of halat rafa. Okay, Nur Fatma?
Yes.
So you will say dhammatain, yani double dhamma is there. ठीक है. So dhamma is there, that's why it is rafa. Okay. Number,
It is singular,
okay. And gender,
female,
how did you recognize?
because it has a ta at the end.
That's the sign of female. So if it is female plural, then what it could be? I just said atiyatun. If you have to make it plural, how will you make? I said that this small ta, change it into big ta. Okay, and give an alif here. So, atiyatun. Okay, Nur Fatma.
Okay.
So then
Okay.
remember, when there is small ta, it is singular. Small ta, singular. But when you make it big ta, then it becomes definitely more. Okay, atiyatun is a plural, but atiyatun is a singular. Okay. Then what next? Type.
It is proper noun.
How did you understand its proper noun? Is there any alif lam? Alif lam is a sign of proper noun. Is there an alif lam in the beginning?
No,
Then
it is
Tan-
common.
common. Tanween is a sign of common noun mostly, right? Now here also there was a tanween. Tanween matlab double haraka. There was a double fatha here. Why it was not a common noun?
Because it's a personal name.
It's a personal name, right? Even if personal name has a double haraka, tanween, it will be proper noun. Other than that, atiyatun, it's not a personal name, right? So then if it has a double haraka, it will be common noun. Okay, Nur Fatma?
Okay.
Barakallahu fiki. Okay, who is next? Sarah. Sarah, would you try? Al-Qarnaini.
Its status is either nasab or jar
Barakallahu
because
fiki.
um
Because
because
ya
it's
noon is there, right?
aini at the
Hmm.
end, and then the number is dual
Yes.
because ya noon, and then gender is male because
Yes.
it doesn't have anything female.
Yes.
And then the type is proper because it
Yes.
has alif lam in the beginning.
Barakallahu fiki. Perfect. MashaAllah. Okay. Shifa, next. Ummatan. Very easy. Quickly. Can we go there?
Ji ma'am. Ummatan, first status is nasab,
Perfect.
and gender is female because
Yes.
golta is there,
Yes.
and number is singular,
Yes.
and type is common noun.
Perfect. Barakallahu fiki. Ibrahim, next. Number 9. Ummin.
Yes, miss. For ummin, the
Status?
type it is nasab.
Type mean common or proper?
Oh, my bad, miss. Sorry. The type is
Okay.
common.
Common, yeah. Gender?
And the gender, it's feminine.
Yes. How? There is no sign of feminine.
Miss, because of you told us about.
The
Yes.
real gender, right?
Yes, miss.
Ummun means mother, so it's always feminine. We don't need
Yes,
to
miss.
see for the signs for real genders, okay? So you
Yes,
can see
miss.
it's a real gender. Okay, then what is the number
The number is singular.
and status?
The status is nasab.
How nasab?
No, miss. It's rafa.
How rafa? Ibrahim,
Yes, miss.
if it is dhamma, then it is rafa. If it is fatha, then it is nasab. If it is kasra, then it is jar. Okay, Ibrahim?
Jazakallah, miss.
Vayyak. And I gave you a hint to remember. Ibrahim, look at the screen. I said rafa. How do you write rafa in Arabic like this, right? Hannah? So you have to make this round form to write rafa, isn't it? Ibrahim, are you there?
Yes, miss.
So how do we write this fa, rafa? में fa कैसे लिखते हैं? ये round shape हमें बनानी पड़ती है ना? हाँ?
I remember, miss.
You remember now? ठीक है?
Yes.
तो हम ऐसे राउंड शेप बनाते हैं ना, ये वाली शेप, ठीक है, रफा लिखते हुए, तो वो दम्मा भी ऐसे ही होता है, राइट? तो जब भी आप रफा देखेंगे ना, यानी ये व्हेन यू सी दम्मा, तो आप कहेंगे कि ओके दिस इज रफा स्टेटस, ओके? और इसकी क्या मैंने आपको हिंट बताई थी?
Miss, the jar was its root in Urdu, and so the double
जड़ कहते हैं।
zay, yes, and the double zay underneath it's underground, so it's basically jar.
हाँ, ठीक है, और फिर एक ही बचता है पीछे, दैट इज ना सब विद फतहा। नेक्स्ट
Yes,
टाइम यू
miss.
शुडंट फॉरगेट, ओके, इंशाल्लाह।
Inshallah.
Okay, so I think enough now for today, right? The practice, enough practice, inshallah. We may continue practicing in the next class. Let's go to the next topic today. Okay, inshallah. Okay, for the topic, for the next topic, I just wanted today to do with you the pronouns, okay? Because in the class, we had done pronouns, but it was a little bit confusing. It was getting little bit confusing. So let me see. G. Okay, can you see the screen? What is written here? Sarah, you can tell me. What can you see on the screen?
Detached personal pronouns.
Yeah. So when we talk about pronouns, there are two type of pronouns. One is detached and the other is definitely opposite to it. What it could be?
Attached.
Attached. Okay. So, and from the name, we can easily make out. Detach mean they don't join with any noun or anything. They come separately. They are detached. Okay. And they are personal pronouns. So what are they? And then we have to remember this table. So the pronouns for third person, okay, then pronouns for second person, and then pronoun for first person. There are three type of pronouns that you know: third person, second person, and first person. Okay, and then in the third person we have male and female. The second person also male and female, and the first person also, but that is the same. For female and male is the same thing. Then for the number also, there are different words for singular, for dual, for plural. Okay, so pronoun for singular, dual, plural will be different for third person male, for third person female, for second person male, for second person female, for first person. Okay, so total together they are 14 pronouns. Okay, just for detached. So 1, 2, 3, third person, singular, dual, plural for male, 3. Then for female also 3, right? Third person for female. 1 will be singular, then dual, then plural, 6. Now total 6 for third person. Similarly, 6 for second person, okay? 3 for male, 3 for female, right? Why 3? Because for singular, dual, plural, they will be different. So we say total now 6 for third person, 6 for 12th person, and 2 for dual and plural. For first person, it's exactly same. Okay, nahnu only. So there are two for one for singular and one for plural. You can say. Okay, so 2 more. So 6 for third person, 6 for second person, and 2 for first person. Total 6 and 6, 12, and 2, 14 pronouns. 4 detached pronouns, right? And what are they? For singular third person male, it is huwa. Can you see here? Huwa. And it means he. And example is also written. Huwa talibun. Talib, यानी जैसे हम उर्दू में कहते हैं तालिब इल्म, right? Student. Talib मतलब student. Huwa talibun, he is a student. But if there are two students, so we say huma talibani. They are two students. Hum tullabun. Tullabun is plural. So hum has come. Hum tullabun. Right? Similarly, for female girl, hiya talibatun. Huma talibatani. Hunna talibatun. Right? So here my purpose is just to introduce you to the pronouns, that is huwa, huma, whom. For female, hiya, huma, hunna. For dual, you can say they are same, okay? But definitely we have written them separately to make it clear that it is same for both. Huma, if you say it is for female also, it is for male also for third person. They both girls or they both boys. Okay, now second person is anta, antuma for dual, antum for plural. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, this is with kasra. Anti, antuma, antunna. Again, for second person dual, it is same. Okay, second person dual, it is same. Antuma. And antunna for female. Second person plural. Okay. And ana means I, even if it is a boy or a girl. Whoever is saying will be saying same. Ana talibun, I am a student for male, and ana talibatun, I am a student for female. Okay, so ana is same for male or female. It means I. And nahnu, even if we are 2 or we are 3 plus, we say nahnu. Okay, so how you need to remember pronouns? Just have a look at it again. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Ana, nahnu. So these are detached pronouns. They always come separately. Okay? Any question? Is it clear, everyone? You can give me a thumbs up or you can write in the chat so that I can go next if it is clear. Okay. Okay, barakallahu feekum. So please keep looking at it. I'll share it in the group. Okay, I didn't share it yet. I wanted to introduce it first, and then inshallah, I will share it in the group as well, this picture. Okay, now the next is, if you can, now who will read? Michelle, you can come, Bete. What is written here?
Possessive pronouns.
Huh. So these are also pronouns, but they are, I will write here also, they are attached. Before we were discussing, which pronoun we were discussing? Detached, right? Now they are attached pronoun, okay? Attached, because they are very small and they attach with something, okay? Attached pronouns. In attached pronouns, when they are attached to a noun, okay, sorry, let me go to the previous. Yeah. Yes. Now you tell me what is written there, Michelle?
Pronouns attached to a noun with
Yes.
possessive relations.
Okay. So now first we studied detached pronouns, right? They come separately. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, right? Ana, nahnu. They were detached pronoun. They come separately. Now we are studying attached pronoun. Okay? So in attached pronoun, there are three yani, styles with what they are attached, depending upon that with what they are attached. Okay? So number one, if they are attached pronoun, they could be attached with a noun.
Noun.
Attached to a noun, number one. They are attached. Okay? They are attached. But with what? With what they are attached? They are attached with a noun, to a noun, right? They are attached to a noun, number one. So kitab, is it a noun? Kitab, Michelle?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so kitab is a noun. Okay? So look at the shape. It will be like this. Okay? Who? Yani like small triangle like this. Who? Like this. Okay? Or matlab like this. Who? Okay, so who is a, and you can say it's a small shape, so it always come attached. So if it is attached to a noun, it always shows possessive relation. Okay, just remember, when it is attached to a noun, it shows possessive relation. And example is who. Is if it is attached with kitab, it becomes kitabuhu, right? And the meaning is his book. Is it showing possession? His book, Michelle?
Yes, miss.
So we understand that what is the translation? His book. So same, it will have third person, male and female separately. Then it will have second person, male and female separately. Then it will have first person. Okay? For singular, dual, plural, same as we have done before. The table is exactly same. Okay? So now we are looking at it. What are the pronouns? Who for singular, male, third person. Okay? Huma and hum. Okay? Who, huma, hum. Ha for female. Ha, huma, hunna. For second person, it is ka, kuma, kum. And for female, it is ki, kuma, kunna. Okay. And then for first person, it is ya. Yani this ya is there, right? E, you can say e. And then noon, alif, na. This is for plural or dual, same. Kitabuna, our book. Maybe if we are two, then also we'll say our book. Maybe if we are many, then also it is our book. And kitabi, my book. When this is attached, like ya is attached, it is my book. Kitabi, my book. Qalami, my pen. Madrasati, my school. Baiti, my home. Right? Is that clear? These attached pronouns?
Yes.
Okay, barakallahu feekum. Okay, now we'll move to the other type of attached pronoun. So let me go to the next picture. Here, they could be attached to Faika. Would you like to come on mic? What is written here now?
Yes. Pronouns attached to a verb as its direct object.
Okay, yes. So now this is the second case we are studying. They are attached, but not to a noun. Before they were attached to a noun, right? Now they are attached to a verb. If they are attached to a verb, they become its direct object. This is the second case of attached pronoun. The pronouns are exactly same, but why they are different? Because they are attached now to a verb. So the example is daraba. Is the size fine? Can you people see? Faika, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, so it is same. Who, huma, hum, right? Who, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. Faika, are the same? Ka, kuma, kum, ki. This is with kasra, okay? Kasra is not visible, but it is with fatha and this is with kasra. Ki, kuma, kunna. E, na. Right? Exactly same. Exactly same pronouns, but now they are attached to a verb. Okay? So, daraba is a verb. Daraba means he struck or he hit. Okay? So, he hit. Now, it is who attached with the daraba who. He hit him, you can say. Usne use mara. Darabahuma, he hit them. Darabahum, he hit them all. Darabaha, he hit her, because now her is for female, right? And it has become object. He hit her. Okay? Similarly, he hit both of them, yani girls, and darabahunna, he hit all of them, yani all of those females. Darabaka, he hit you. Darabakuma, he hit both of you. Darabakum, he hit all of you. He hit or struck anything. Darabaki, it is for female singular. He hit you. If I'm telling to Faika, I will say Darabaki, he hit you. But if I'm talking to Ibrahim, I will say Darabaka, he hit you, right? So ka and ki for male and female different. Darabakuma, for he hit both of you, and Daraba kunna, he hit all of you female. Daraba ni. Now, because daraba is exactly same and ya needs a kasra, so it is darabani, he hit me. Darabana, he hit us. Okay? Now, can you see the difference? If it is kitabuna, kitabuna. Faika, what is the translation of kitabuna?
Our book.
Our book. So this na means our, right? And it is showing possession. But the same na is here, darabana. So then how we are translating it? He hit us.
Us.
So how we are translating us and our, is that clear? R will be the translation if it
Yes.
is attached to a noun, but us will be a translation when it is attached to a verb. Okay, daraba is a verb. So is that clear? The second case of attached pronoun?
Yes, ma'am.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's quickly go to the next also. A third case. Yeah, this is the third case now. What is the third case? Yeah, who comes now? Nur Fatma, would you like to come? Yes, please. Okay, so this is the third case now. Let me go there. This is the third case, attached pronoun, right? Third case. Now they are attached to possessive pronouns, right? This is also possessive pronoun, but you can see it is attached with iya, right? Iya. Now sometimes, now we have seen that the pronouns attached either to a verb or to a noun, right? Sometimes we want to bring pronouns in the beginning, and the example is iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Iyyaka in Surah Fatiha. You will remember this example because we read it so 17 times in a day in our prayers. Iyyaka. ठीक है iyaka. So this ka is an
pronoun.
Which pronoun? Attached or attached pronoun? Ka is an attached pronoun, right? Okay, so you have seen that it is always attached in the end, like kitabuka or darabaka. It is attached in the end, right? So it comes in the end. But if we want to bring it in the beginning of sentence, like in Surah Fatiha, we say Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Iyyaka na'budu. Na'budu has come after, before we have brought Iyyaka. So now Iyya has just come to support ka, because we wanted ka to be in the beginning. Are you getting? We wanted ka because this is too important. In Arabic, this is a rule that if you want to prioritize something, if you want to if you want to give more focus on a noun, on a pronoun, you bring it very beginning, in the very beginning of the sentence. This is the rule, right? You want ka, because what does it mean? Iyyaka na'budu. It means to you only we worship. We say that we worship Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, right? Normally, I'll tell you, normally it could be like this. Na'buduka. Na'budu mean we worship. Okay, I'll tell you the meaning. Na'budu means we worship. And then it is you, because this is a verb. When this pronoun is attached, this is a verb. We just studied that when a pronoun, this ka is a pronoun, when this pronoun is attached to a verb, it becomes object, right? So it means that we worship you. Na'budu means we worship. Ka means you. We worship you, right? We are talking to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that we worship you, but we wanted to give more focus on you. We wanted to say, okay, like you has to be first. Our worship is not important, but who we worship is important, right? So ka has to be in the beginning. So we cannot say just a minute. We cannot say ke ka na'budu, right? It looks very, yani, alone and awkward. And it cannot come alone, actually. It cannot come alone if I want to bring ka in the beginning, because I want to give more focus on ka, you we worship. So ka na'budu. How does it start? It is an attached pronoun. It has to be attached with something. So to give support to this ka, we have brought iya. Iya doesn't mean anything, but it will just emphasize. So we say Iyyaka na'budu, and then we translate to you alone we worship, to give more emphasis, right? To emphasize it more. So he alone. So Iyyahu, to him alone, or he alone, right? So I hope it's clear. Yes. So this is also same. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, e, na. Exactly same, right? But we have given a support of iya to this. Iyahu, iyahuma, iyahum, iyaha, iyahuma, iyaka, iyakum, iyakuma, iyaki, iyaya, iyana, right? To I alone, you alone. Why this translation of alone has come? Because we are giving more emphasis on this, and it will come in the beginning of a sentence, right? And then the whole sentence will come. Is this thing clear to everyone? You can give me a thumbs up if you understand this. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So we have seen there are total two types. One are attached and one are detached, right? Attached are of three types. Yani they are either attached to some noun, or they are attached to word, or they are attached to iya. Okay, and we have understood all of them. Okay, I think the class time is over. Shall we end here? uh, okay, if you give me 2 more minutes, the way we'll quickly go through. You have done Isme Ishara, But here is the table. I'll share this table because today is the last class. Then we'll have break, weekend break. Okay? So you people can practice. So isme ishara means pointing pronouns. Remember, you have done it. We have studied it before. It is just a revision in the form of a table that when we point to something, right? Either it is a nearby thing or it is a far away thing. In the previous class we have discussed it, but it was in another form. Here it is in the table form. Okay, so when you point, it calls demonstrative pronouns or pointers. Before, when we studied them as pointers. Okay, so here we are studying them as demonstrative pronouns. So it is hada. Again, this is for singular, dual, plural, right? For near and distant, it will be different. For male and female also, it will be different. So hada, this, hadihi, this, but this is for female. Hadani, hatani, for dual, for male and female. Haulai is same, plural is same. For distant, it is dhalika for male, tilka for female. Dhanika for dual, male, and tanika for tanika. Okay, da for dhanika. For female, tanika for female, but this is for dual. And ulaika, all of those for male and female together. Okay, so haulai, ulaika, they are same. Plural is same for male and female. The rest are different. And the underlined words are more used in Quran, like hada, hadihi, or haulai, ulaika. You have seen these are coming in Quran more often. The dual ones hardly come or never come. I think one or twice hadani or hadaini has come. Other than they don't come, right? So mostly either singular or plural. So these are pointers. Hada, hadani, haulai, hadihi, hatani, haulai, right? These rarely come. So basically you learn hada for male, hadihi for female, for near. For near, pointing means this. And haulai. This starts with her, her. Haulai plural, her the singular, right? Both start with her means these and these. For distance, it is dhalika, dhalikal kitabu, right? That is the book. So dhalika and ulaika. In the end, k sound comes. Dhalika, ulaika, right? Dhalika, that male. Tilka, that female. Okay? And ulaika is the plural. Okay, and one more thing today I want to discuss, that is relative pronouns, right? Ismul Mausul. The relative pronouns, that is alladhi or alladina, etc., are used as conjunctions, meaning that which, and connectors. Previously, in the other slides, we have studied them under the heading of connectors. Okay, isme mausul yani connectors. They connect, they join two phrases or two sentences together. For connector, again, we have singular, plural, and dual, and for male and female, different. There is no near or far or, third person or second person. Connectors are less. So it is alladhi, he, who. Alladhi means it, because it's a conjunction, it's a connector. So if I say the teacher who teaches us Arabic is very good, right? For example, so who teaches us, who, that is alladhi. Okay, so it connects the teacher, and then I say who teaches us. So who will be for alladhi, the Arabic. So it's a connector, it's a conjunction. So alladhi, alladani, alladina, allati for female. If it is a female teacher, it will be allati, allatani, allai, or allati. Again, the underlined ones are used more often in Quran. Alladhi, allati, or alladina. These are most oftenly used. Allati or alladani, allatani are very rare, very rare. Alladani and allatani are very, very, very rare. Mostly not used. I mean, probably not used, right? So alladhi, allati, allazi is the most common. Alladhi, alladina are the most common. Allati also comes for female, right? So I hope it's clear, inshallah. And there was one picture, yeah. I think I have shared in the group for your class group. Just a minute. Here I had shared Yeah, this one. This table I have shared, if you can see here, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. And with that, this yani small are also given. This is detached huwa, but who is its attached form? If it comes in attached form like who. Huma, huma same, hum same. Hiya is the detached form and attached form is ha. Right here, detached form and attached form is ha. Huma is same, hunna is same. Anta, detached form, and ka is attached form. Anta and ka. Antuma, kuma. Antum, kum. Anti, ki. Antuma, kuma. Antunna, kunna. Right? If you see, it's little similar, sounds similar. Ana is with ya and nahnu is with na. So in this table here, both attached and detached pronouns are given together. The pictures what I was showing you before were separately, but here they are together in one table. And I have explained you separately, okay? So I hope inshallah that's all for today. We'll continue in the next class inshallah. I hope it is beneficial to understand all these pronouns today and you understood well inshallah. Here we end. We'll meet in the next class inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta أستغفرك وأتوب إليك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم آمين يا رب العالمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته وجزاكم الله خيرا كثيرا بارك الله فيكم في أمان الله إلى اللقاء